loop later on, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all these notes that I'm not going to use, so we're not confusing ourselves. But then I'm also just going to test this on some different notes. So I like this little pattern, but let's just... That's now added a little bit of extra warmth in this drop as well. Okay, so that was those. The other thing I kind of noticed was the kick, the transient on it. I'm actually wondering, this is actually a nice sound, it's like an atmosphere maybe, so... I actually really like that, so I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna use this as an atmosphere. Again, just sort of ideas of just sort of filling it out a little bit. Times are slower, the release times are longer and stuff. Let's just listen to it on its own. It's got a nice sort of like atmospheric sound to it. Now, if I speed up the attack a bit, what I do in here is I want to come in and I want to maybe map the velocity to this filter so it opens up a little bit on each one differently. And what that's going to do, let me just map it. So if I go matrix, I'm going to go velocity. So this is going to basically say to itself, right, when the velocity changes, I want to map it to the filter cutoff. So this here. So now, depending if the velocity is high or low, this is going to sort of do this. You're not unfortunately going to get to see it happen, but if I now dial this in a bit, hear how now, because the velocity... Let's give it a different sound so we can hear the contrast between that and something else. This is quite nice. It's a little bit... let's have a little listen. Maybe I'll just close the filter off a touch. It's just to give... Obviously, this is just repeating this section to this section here. So I thought, can I take this up a notch with something? And this was the sound that I was thinking of maybe using. So maybe close the filter a little bit again to build that tension. Just a tiny little bit. It's just so that the leads, when they come in here with the kick and bass, that they sort of duck with it a tiny, it just pulsates a little bit with it. And as I say, if you've got any sounds that are sitting on the kick like I do here,